Students, today we will discuss about amines. First, we will discuss about what is actually amines here. So, amines can be considered as derivatives of ammonia. So, obtained by, how it is obtained actually? Obtained by the replacement of one, two or all the three hydrogen atoms by alkyl and or aryl groups. So we are coming about the derivatives of ammonia we are saying. So ammonia, what is the formula here? NH3. So when H is hydrogen is replaced by alkyl or aryl group, that is actually called the amines here. Just say CH3 NH2, methenamine, and it is coming about the C6H5 NH2, means hydrogen here NH3 was there. One hydrogen is replaced by one alkyl group, one hydrogen is replaced by one aryl group. When two hydrogen are replaced by alkyl group, suppose CH3, so it is coming NH, because two hydrogen is replaced again CH3. So this is called secondary, means primary amine, secondary amine. So we can see here, when hydrogen here two hydrogen is replaced by two alkyl group, when three hydrogen are replaced by, suppose here CH3 and here also CH3 and here also CH3. So tertiary, secondary, primary, so we can say when the three hydrogen is replaced, that is also called amines. So amines are the derivative of amines. Okay, so how we can write down the name, what is about their UPAC name, and how they are prepared, what are their properties, physical and chemical properties, that only we have to learn in this chapter. So like ammonia, nitrogen atom of amines is trivalent and carries an unshared pair of electrons. All of you know that one. Nitrogen, what is the electronic configuration here? Nitrogen electronic configuration 1s2 and 2s2 and 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. So what is the hybridization will be coming here? sp3. So sp3 hybridization means it is actually tetrahedral in shape. Okay, all of you know that one, tetrahedral in shape. And here in case of this one, this is sp3 hybridized orbital, this one also sp3, this one also sp3 and this one also sp3. And this nitrogen is actually the in case of the amines, if we are coming, so here it is coming, suppose in case of this one if we are discussing, so N is attached with two hydrogen, one alkyl. So here s orbital of hydrogen will be coming here, s orbital of hydrogen, hai na? Two electrons coming from here, again s orbital of hydrogen will be there, and one carbon that is also coming as a p orbital will be coming for carbon. So one carbon p orbital is also coming here, as it is alkyl group is attached here. And then it is coming this one, this sp3 hybridized orbital will be containing one, and we can say the unshared pair of electrons. So what is the actually hybridization here? sp3, and as unshared pair of electron is there, that's why this is coming about the trigonal pyramidal. What is the shape is coming here? Trigonal pyramidal shape is coming here. And as well as we can see, now it is not coming about the, normally in case of sp3 hybridized orbital, what is the angle is coming? 109.5 degree, but it is not coming here because of unshared pair of electron, one carbon and two hydrogen are there, so the angle is coming about the 108 degree. This is the difference of amines here. So amines is coming about which one? sp3 hybridized orbital, and there one unshared pair of electrons are there, and three here total it is coming sp3 hybridization. Here the trigonal pyramidal shape is formed here, and two hydrogen atom as well as the one carbon atom is attached there in case of the CH3NH2. So now it is coming, everything is given to us, that sp3 hybridized and the geometry of the amines is pyramidal. Each of the three sp3 hybridized orbital nitrogen overlap with the orbitals of hydrogen or carbon depending upon the composition. The fourth orbital of nitrogen in all amines contains an unshared pair of electrons. Already I have shown that one. Due to presence of unshared pair of electrons, the angle between the carbon, nitrogen and electron, the angle between the carbon, nitrogen and electron is coming here less than 109.5, so it is coming about which one? 108 degree is coming here. Okay, so this is actually the pyramidal shape of trimethylamine is shown here. Achha, now we are coming for the classification. Amines are classified as primary, secondary and tertiary depending upon the number of hydrogen atom replaced by the alkyl or aryl group. So this one is ammonia. So derivation of ammonia is coming here. We can say that one hydrogen is replaced by one alkyl group, so it is primary. When two hydrogen are replaced by two alkyl groups, it is secondary. And if three hydrogen of ammonia is replaced by three alkyl group, that is called tertiary amine. Okay, so we can get R also, we can get AR also. AR means aryl group when it is present, that is called ARNH2. And so it is already given to us. What would we get? You get RNH, that is secondary amine. Secondary alkyl or aryl group may be same or different. Replacement of another hydrogen atom by alkyl group leads to the formation of tertiary. So tertiary depending upon how many hydrogen atom are replaced. Nomenclature we are coming here. In common system, the aliphatic amine is named by prefix the alkyl group to amine. That is alkyl amine in as one word. And in secondary and tertiary amine, when two or more group are the same, so prefix di or tri will be applied there. In UPAC system, in common system we are just writing about the ethylamine or methylamine we are writing, but in a UPAC system how we can write down? Now it is replacement of E of alkane by the word amine. Okay, for example, if CH3NH2 we are writing, so we are writing here methane amine, but here methane METHANE is not there, E is replaced by amine one. Okay, so suppose we are coming here when we are writing about the CH3NH2. So how we are writing? In case of UPAC system, normal system you can write down methylamine, but when we are writing about the alkane, when we are UPAC system we are writing, so at that sense we are writing here methane, but methane E we are not writing here, that E is replaced by which one? Amine here. So methanamine, in that sense you can write down. So if we are writing about the suppose CH3 and CH2 and we are discussing about the primary amine here, so it will be coming about the which one? Ethane, but E will not be present here and that will be replaced by ethane amine. Okay, when we are writing about suppose NH2, that already we have learnt in coordination compound CH2NH2. What will be the name of this compound? The name of this compound will be ethane. At that sense you can see that one. At that time we are writing the E here. Ethane 1, 2, 1, 2 and it is coming about the diamine. Clear now? So when we are writing NH2, CH2, NH3, at that time we are not replacing the E here. So E will be the part will be the retained here in case of when di or tri we are using. Okay. So next one we are coming for, suppose we are discussing about the aryl amine to C6H5 NH2. So what we can write down this one? That is actually aryl amine, but as it is benzene, so what we can say here? That is benzene amine. Okay, so in that sense also we can write down benzene, ZEN, E we will not write down that one, that is coming amine. Okay, so in that way we can write down. And suppose we are writing here propanamine. Propanamine you can understand one more carbon you have to add here. Suppose we are writing here CH3, CH and here it is coming NH2 and CH3. What will be the name of this compound here? Propan 2 amine. So at that sense we are writing here propan and E I am not writing here, again you can notice that, and 2 amine. Okay, so next one we are coming, suppose we are writing here CH3 NH and it is coming CH2 CH3. What will be the name of this compound? Now we can write down here N methyl ethanamine. What we can write down? N position mein methyl hai, ethanamine. So we can write down here capital N and methyl. Okay, and then we can write down ethane and E we should not mention here amine. Okay, in that way we should write down. And one more is coming about the CH3 N, CH3 and CH3. What we should write down? N dimethyl. and methanamine. ठीक है, NN dimethyl methanamine. So how can write down here? The name is N comma N, you can write down, not hyphen, NN, and then it is coming about the hyphen, and dimethyl, it is coming dimethyl and methane, METHAN, E नहीं लिखेंगे, and amine. Okay, in that way you can write down. And one more is coming CH3NC2H5. Then it is coming CH2 and CH2 and CH2 and CH3. What will be the name of this compound? Now NN, here it is coming, sorry, it is CT. If we are writing N-methyl and ethyl भी लिख सकते हो, या NN diethyl. What we can write down now? 1, 2, 3, 4 butane 1 amine. Okay, so what you can write down? N comma N hyphen diethyl. Okay, then 4 is there, so butane hyphen 1 hyphen amine. So you can see that one. We are just writing in that way कि N hydrogen is replaced by which one, and so one sided, when we are writing from other sided means right sided we are writing, so that will be the main component, and then N is replaced by H2H5 C2H5, so it is coming N diethyl butane 1 amine. Okay, and suppose we are writing here about the, in case of benzene, so benzene amine already we told that one, so this is called actually aniline, this one is called aniline, or we can write down here this is called actually aniline, or we can write down here benzene amine. Okay, so E, we are not mentioning the E here, E is replaced by amine here, in that way you should write down. Okay, next one, this is the nomenclature is over. Now we are coming about the preparation, how it is prepared. So we are just writing about that. This is your homework, you just do by yourself, then we'll discuss. And next it is coming the amines are prepared by, first one is the reduction of nitro compound. So nitro compounds are reduced to amines by passing hydrogen gas in the presence of finely divided nickel or palladium catalyst. Okay, and palladium or platinum, and in the presence of we can say also by reduction with metal in acidic, SN plus HCl, metal in acidic medium. Nitroalkanes can also be similarly reduced to the corresponding alkane amines. So this is the, it is nitroarenes are given to us, so nitroalkanes also in the same way we can produced or converted into. So nitro group is reduced to amine group here in presence of which one? A hydrogen, palladium or platinum, or we can say the nickel catalyst here, alcoholic condition must be there, and or in presence of metal and HCl. Okay, so reduction with iron scrap, and we can say this is ferrous on HCl, hydrochloric acid is preferred because FeCl2 formed gets hydrolyzed to release the hydrochloric acid during the reaction. So this one is iron and HCl. So metal and HCl, both the conditions are applicable, but iron and HCl is preferred one because of FeCl2, which is produced by the reaction of Fe and HCl formed gets hydrolyzed to release the hydrochloric acid during the reaction. Thus, only a small amount of hydrochloric acid is required to initiate the reaction. Okay, so they are producing the hydrochloric acid. That's why the little amount of hydrochloric acid is required here. So this is the nitro group is converted into which one? Amine by reducing. Reduction is done by which one? By the hydrogen and in presence of palladium or platinum catalyst, or in case of metal and acid, that is HCl. So Fe and HCl is preferred because of the production of HCl, hydrolyzed into HCl there. Ammonolysis of alkyl, बहुत ही important reaction है. Ammonolysis का मतलब है lysis of ammonia. You can see that one कि we can say here how it is happening. Look at here, when the ammonia, this is working as nucleophile here. Nucleophile, why? The electrons are available here. This is working as nucleophile here. This ammonia is replacing the halogen of which one? Alkyl halide. Am I clear? Reaction between alkyl halide and ammonia, here nucleophilic substitution reaction, in which the halogen atom is replaced by amino group. Okay, and in that sense, this breaking, the process of cleavage of this Rx means CX bond by ammonia, this process is called ammonolysis. Am I clear? The reaction is carried out in a steel tube 373 Kelvin. The primary amine which is obtained here RNH plus and RNH3 plus and X minus, this primary amine which is obtained here, primary amine is not obtained, it is actually it is HCl will be replaced from here or deducted from here, removed from here, and RNH2 will be the result. So that primary amine and now can further react with alkyl halide 2 from the secondary. I am showing you the reaction here. So first the NH3 which is actually working as nucleophile, that is actually reacting with Rx, and they are breaking this CX bond. That's why this process is actually called the ammonolysis process. Okay, and then it is XL will be removed from there and the production is coming here. So this R and NH3 plus and X minus is reacting with which one? Sodium hydroxide, and the primary amine is produced here, RNH2 plus H2O plus NaX. So a primary amine is produced here. So now we are coming this primary amine. In now next step, this primary amine RNH2 is reacting with one more Rx. So again this X is replaced by which one? RNH2. So what is the product is coming here? R2, and here it is coming NH, because hydrogen is replaced by which one? This hydrogen is replaced by one more R. Again we are, if we are R2NH is coming. Now if I am this reaction is going on with one more Rx, alkyl halide. So what is coming now? R3N, because again H is replaced by R now. So R3N is coming. Again if it is reacting with Rx, so what is coming now? R4N plus and X minus quaternary. So this is primary, this is secondary, this is tertiary, this is quaternary. This process is called, we can say the ammonolysis procedure, and by this procedure we can get the primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary amines, and this we can say that the free amine can be obtained by the ammonium salt by the treatment with which one? Sodium hydroxide. Strong base के साथ जब reaction करेगा तो primary amine we can get here. This is the formation of the primary amine here. So what is the disadvantage? Disadvantage of ammonolysis is the yielding of mixture of primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, all the amines we can get here. So however, so primary amine is the major product though, but actually it is coming about the mixture of all the amines here. Okay. Next preparation procedure, third one. So first one already you have done. First one is the from nitro group. Second one reduction of nitro compound. Second one is the ammonolysis of alkyl halides. Third one we are coming for the reduction of nitrile. When we are reducing, nitrile means that is cyanide, C triple bond N, in presence of hydrogen, in nickel, palladium or platinum catalyst, or we can say in presence of, we can say about the sodium, mercury, in presence of C2H5OH. So this reaction is useful for the production of which one? Now amine RCH2NH2. Okay, this is also primary amine they are producing. So it is the for preparation of amines containing one carbon atom more than the starting amine. So if we are coming about the starting amine, so one carbon is actually increasing here. So that's what is called this type of, this is called reduction of which one? Nitrile. So reduction of nitrile also can produce the amines here. And fourth procedure is the reduction of amides. So reduction of amides. Okay. So what is the formula of amides here? RCONH2. So R C double bond O and NH2. This is the formula of which one? Amide, alkyl amide. And amide in presence of which one? Lithium aluminium hydride. Lithium aluminium hydride. So we can see there also lithium aluminium hydride will be working, because the reduction, wherever the reduction is going on, no, the lithium aluminium strong reducing agent, that one, lithium aluminium hydride, or presence of hydrogen, nickel, palladium or platinum catalyst, or sodium amalgam with the in presence of alcohol. So these are actually we can say these are the we can say the they are actually these are the conditions by which we can reducing this, I can say nitrile also, or you can say amide also. Definitely it is coming about the RCH2. This one will be reduced here, RCH2 and NH2. Okay, this is the fourth process. And next process is over here, third process and fourth process is over. Next one we are coming for the next process is Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Okay, that we are showing now. What is the process here? The process is Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Here you can see here 3-4 steps are there. First one, I am just drawing about the phthalimide here. So here is coming C double bond O. Here is also coming C double bond O, and here it is coming N H. This is called actually phthalimide. PHTHA mind. Okay. So now in presence of alcoholic KOH, in presence of which one? Ethanolic potassium, we can say ethanolic potassium hydroxide. What is happening actually? That is converted into potassium salt of phthalimide. So now I am again writing the second step here. Second step is potassium phthalimide. So here again C double bond O, here again C double bond O, here the potassium salt, hai na? Potassium salt of which one? Now this phthalimide will be produced here, which on heating with alkyl halide, if I am heating this production, if it is heated with the alkyl halide, what is the next step now? Next is coming about the, they are producing the N-alkyl phthalimide. So N-alkyl means here pe K is replaced by the alkyl group here. So next third step is coming here, third step here, C double bond O, here C double bond O, and here it is coming N and R. So alkyl, we can say N-alkyl phthalimide. So what is the name of this compound here? N-alkyl and PHTHA phthalimide. Okay, N-alkyl phthalimide is here. Then it is the coming about the hydrolysis. When it is hydrolysis is going on, so hydrolysis means in the presence of NaOH, aqueous NaOH, so that is called hydrolysis. So when hydrolysis is going on, this R will be producing the RNH2, and here O minus means O minus and Na plus will be coming here. So we will show that one how it is forming. So it is forming here C double bond O, here also C double bond O, and here it is coming O minus Na plus, and here also it is coming O minus Na plus, and these RNH2 will be produced here. So primary amino acid produced here. This is called Gabriel phthalimide synthesis, where first we are ethanolic KOH, we are passing to it to produce the potassium salt of phthalimide, and then potassium salt of phthalimide react with the alkyl halide to produce the N-alkyl phthalimide here, and then this N-alkyl phthalimide, when the hydrolysis by NaOH, so it is coming about the RNH2 production is coming here. So this is the fourth step, means fifth step of production of the amines here, and last one is coming about the sixth one is here coming Hofmann bromamide reaction or degradation reaction, we can say. So what is coming about the degradation reaction here? So you can see here what is coming now, amide we are saying, bromamide already we have seen here. So R is C double bond O and NH2. It is methods of preparation of primary amine by treating the amide with bromine in aqueous or ethanolic solution of sodium hydroxide. So it is coming amide with presence of bromine, and it is coming ethanolic solution, means ethanolic sodium, you can say the aqueous or ethanolic solution of sodium hydroxide. So NaOH is coming here. So what is the production is coming? Look at here RNH2. So that means what is the amide we are taking? 1 carbon less is coming here. That is the main criteria of this reaction. So whatever the amide we are taking, this amine is formed contains 1 carbon less than the parent amide. Okay, RNH2 is coming, and then Na2CO3 and plus NaBr and plus H2. So this is the reaction. It is called Hofmann bromide reaction, when the amine is coming the 1 carbon less than the parent amide here. This is called Hofmann bromamide. Bromamide means bromine, amide and NaOH, alcoholic solution or ethanolic solution of sodium hydroxide.